and start with this. Well, I can say the purpose of this video is to talk about why I haven't, uploaded again. Well, better lack of a turn is I once again been hit with 1,000s and thousands of complaints talking about I'm stealing this or I'm stealing that yet again, and I'm like, I haven't even become famous for you guys to start aggroing me with copyright claims, copyright strikes. Like, YouTube would try to claim every video that I make, and it's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid that it was crazy is I already know for a fact not a lot of people are gonna see this video anyway, so. But I hate to sound negative, but it's the truth, because it's like, back then it was like, what I was told, the more you show something that you like, the more and more people are going to watch it. But that's not the case with me. That's not the case with me. It's like, the more I showed something, the less and less people saw it. And I'm like, are you serious? That's backwards. It's like, I do it once, I'm like, alright, cool. A lot more people want to see this. Okay. Second episode, not that many people. Third episode, nothing. And I'm like, okay, one time thing. Same thing with music. Same rule applies. The more you show something, it's like I hear that every time with all the other content creators that I know. They all tell me the same thing. The more you show something, the more and more people are going to like it. I'm like, you sure? I'm looking like, you sure? Because that's not what happens with me. Because the more I show something about a series that I make, the less and less people see it. It's kind of ass backwards, don't you think? Or my other favorite thing that my content creators friends that they always say, oh, just be yourself, and time will come. You sure? Like, you sure? I'm like, however, and I'm like, you can do the exact same thing I can do, and the next thing you know, you got like an ass of subscribers, just like that, off of one episode. I do that, I get the views for it, but nothing happens. Or my other favorite thing that they love to say, if you're doing a live stream, talk to the people, they'll respond. I do, they don't. And when I do talk, it's people in the chat sending links to porn websites. That's what that's what happens with my streams every single time, and I'm tired of it. Every time I create a stream, there's always going to be some asshole in there. Oh, here's a link to hot, sexy girls 5 minutes away from you. I don't need that. I didn't ask for that. Or they love posting it in the comments, and I'm like, why? Just why? Just why? One thing I told myself when it comes to creating stuff as a content creator. I hate saying this, but it shouldn't matter. But in this case, it does. And I told my content friends, and I said this to them, to them. They won't listen unless you have hands. And I hate saying that, but I hate saying that, but it's the truth. They won't listen unless you have hands. And when I told them that, they're like, come on, bro, it's not that. Come on, it's not. I'm like, it is. And even when you do have the right equipment, they still won't listen. That's what I've learned. And I hate saying that, because it shouldn't matter what you look like. It shouldn't, but it does. It does. And what I've come to learn is, it's like, I can upload anything and not a single soul will see it. Like this video, for instance. I know not a lot of people are going to see it, but, and I know, and if people who do see it, they're probably going to be thinking, yo, why is this man so negative? I'm like, well, let's see. How about you try to trade souls, try to trade feet with me. Let's trade shoes for a minute, let's trade shoes. You try being a kid who was born with a condition that no matter what happens, people still see him like this. Now, there will be people out there who are going to see you for you. Where I'm not knocking them. But in the world of society, no matter no way you word it, you're still considered quote unquote special needs. And you're, almost turning 21, and you're trying to like make a living with creating videos because that's what you love to do. And you got a family member who always tells you to go to college when for a fact you don't feel it. Like, what happens in the past when you try to force yourself into something that you're not gonna like. Every time that family member brings it up, your stomach starts twisting and you feel it in your gut that ain't right for you. That's not the right step for you. It's not. So you try to explain to that family member that no matter what you say or how you word it, I'm not going to college. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I don't want to do it. And it's not that it's hard or whatever, anything. It's just something I feel that I don't want to do. My mind and my heart, or your mind and your heart, says the same thing. Even your gut tells you the same thing. College ain't it. And you try to get that through your family member's head, they still won't listen. They say they do understand, but if you do understand, why do you keep bringing it up? And their response is, to help you better understand. Da, 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 da. I do. Like, I do understand. Hold on. Like, I do understand, and for you to keep bringing it up is kind of messed up. But I digress. What also annoys me is people say, my other content friends that create YouTube videos like me, they'll be like, oh yeah, I did this and I did that, and they'll be like, yeah, it was easy. I'm like, cool. And I love when they say, all you gotta do is, you know, talk to the people that watch your stuff and ask their opinions. And you know, I'm like, I do. I get 0 response. Or you know, if you're doing a live stream, talk to the people. I do. And I get 0 response. 0. Or they love asking me, you know, like, cause I be getting like, how many fans or how many people in your live streams do you get on a daily basis? I'll be lucky to get 1. I'll be lucky to get 1. And they be looking like, oh, come on. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I would be lucky enough to have 1 person in my stream to stay. And 9 times out of 10, the person that stays in the stream with me is myself, because I look at my own live stream as I'm doing the live stream. So I can talk to the people, so I can chat with the people. That's how. So technically, nobody really sees it but me. And if a second person shows up, they'll be lucky enough to stay for at least a hot minute and then skedaddle. Or if somebody does show up, the first thing they want to send in the live stream chat is a website to fucking porn. Then when I report the person, they come back again and keep coming and coming and coming repeatedly. That's what happens in my live stream. And I told them that, and they're like, and they laughed. I'm like, y'all laughing? I'm serious. That's what happens on a regular basis with my live stream. People sending in porn shit. Why? I don't know. What do you hope to gain out of it? Nothing. And I hate how they be like, yeah, you know, well, it just takes time. All you gotta do is just be yourself. Man, ain't nobody want to hear all that. Like, you're only saying that is because you already are past the point that I'm at. And they'll be like, oh, come on, dude. It wasn't easy. I'm like, yes, it was. I'm like, yes, it was, dude. Yes, it was. I'm like, and I tell them, I'm like, you can upload the same exact thing that I do. And I promise you, you will get more views than me. But the moment I do it, I probably get like 10, 12, 5, 6. And that's it. And then after that, a week or a month can go by. The next thing you know, I'll go back to look at my videos. First thing I see, copyright claim and big ass white letters. And I'm like, Cool. What did I steal now? And I go to look at it. The evidence shows that I didn't steal shit. I didn't steal anything. And yet YouTube doesn't give a damn. And just be like, oh yeah, they say you stole this, so you stole it. I'm like, the evidence is clear as day that I didn't steal this song. You can clearly see what is actually playing. And what's playing is not what they said. YouTube still. Well, they said you stole it, so you stole it. Okay. Cool. That's how we work. Alright. And once again, when I, just me venting and talking about it to somebody, same thing. Well, this is what you're going to have to go through. I know this is what I'm going to have to go through. I know. I'm just tired of them constantly doing this. It's stupid. You're going to get nothing out of it. So why do you keep doing it? That's the only thing. And then when you vent with this, again, you're the same person. Well, you know, if it gets too hard for you, why don't you just quit? Thank you for the advice that will never ever help. I'm over here trying to vent to you, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, if it gets too hard for you, quit. Not once did I ever said I was going to quit. I'm not quitting what I love to do. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm never ever doing that. I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know where you get this idea that I want to quit YouTube every time some crazy shit of people coming after me with some copyright bullshit. I never, not once did I ever said I was going to quit. Every time something like that happens, at this point, every time I see something like that, I'm just like, really? Like, you got nothing better to do? Like, I understand if you come after me when I got, like, you know, like 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers at least. That's understandable. Then I can see you coming after me. But I legit only have about 64 people. It was 66. It was. Then it got bumped down to 64. What happened? I don't know. So I'm like, I only got like 64 people. 64 people. 64 people that see my videos. And if you look up my name, J Nation Films, I have made over 240 videos. 240 videos. And I tell my friends this, they're like, wow, you made that many? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I have. And they're like, dude, that's crazy. And you did all this by yourself? Yes, I have. I do all the editing. I do all the editing. I do all the music writing. I do all the music. Every video I make, I put my heart and soul into it, including the music that I make. And the crazy thing is, I tell my other content friends, they're like, damn, you do all that? I'm surprised you're not like up with us. I'm like, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. And I'm like, well, how many videos have you made? And they're like, oh, I only made like just 100. I'm like, you only made 100 videos and you're already up to 100,000 subscribers. What the actual like, what technique are you using for that to happen? Like, I am literally on the mark of 250 videos, and I'm not even close to where you're at. And they just laugh like, oh man, oh, it just takes time. Take time, my left ass. Takes time. Right. Takes time. Okay. 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 So let me get it straight. All you gotta do is just do that, and then out of the blue, next thing you know, you got 100 subscribers, just like that. And I'm like, you legit can post the same thing I post, and pow, another 100 subscribers that you've gained, just like that, from doing the exact same thing that I do. The exact same thing. And I'm like, and they were like, well, why don't you, finish your fan series? I'm like, dude, I don't even think my fan animation series is going anywhere. Like the last episode I did, the very last episode I did was episode 4 of Fighters X World. That was my fan series. And when I did this, it was dope. It was dope. I made the trailer for it. The trailer was badass. Of course, that also got copyrighted claim because of the music that was in there. Crazy, right? Episode 1. We got episode 1. Like, and the crazy part is the opening. You know, every anime has their fan opening, right? And whatnot. That when I did the opening was badass. I got over like 53 views from that. Then when I dropped the actual first episode, episode 1, 30 views, and I'm like, all right, bet people want to see more. Episode 2. This is the part that shocked the shit out of me. I'm like, episode 1, 30. Episode 2, 5. What? I'm like, what happened? My other content friends, they even said the same thing. How you go from 30 views on the first episode to 5 views on the second episode? So I'm like, okay. Episode 3. I had to upload this twice because the first time I uploaded it, guess what happened? Another copyright claim because of music that was in there. So when I re-upload it again, total of 9 people. Episode 4, 12 people saw it. And I'm like, the only episode that was the highest ranking out of that was episode 1. So when I showed all of my fan series to my content friends, they were all like, what the hell happened between episode 1 and episode 4? I'm like, you tell me. Because each episode I made, I put my heart and soul into that, and all of them came out flawlessly and beautifully done. And like I said, like they said, the more you know, the more you show something that you like to do, the more and more people see it. Right? That's what they all said. So I try that method, and it's the exact opposite. The more I showed something that I like, the less and less people saw it. If that ain't the most backward knowledge I have ever felt, I'm like, what? And my content friends will be like, well, you know, and at the start, I'm like, any other advice that you want to give me that won't help? I'm listening. Then they hit you with the, just be yourself. That doesn't help. It don't. And they'll ask me, and then they'll be like, all right, if creating all these, your fan animation stuff, or doing your live streams isn't really helping you out, what about your music? They're like, what about your music? I'm like, oh, you want me to talk about my music? Don't even get me started on that bullshit. I can create a song, and next thing you know, within 5 seconds, literal 5 seconds after it's uploaded, a copyright claim appears just like that. Just like that. And I'm like, the song hasn't even got a single view yet, and you already copywriting it? So they're like, damn, dude, what the hell? I'm like, exactly. So I'm like, so what am I missing for me to just get subscribers back to back like it ain't nothing? like you guys, and they're like, well, we just, you know, upload everything and anything. I'm like, I do that, and it's the exact opposite for me. If you hear somebody stomping, that's people walking outside. Anyway, the point is, I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what I'm missing for me to just literally gain subscribers while I sleep. Like it ain't nothing. I don't know what I'm missing, or what video or what song that I have to make for it to just magically happen. And I'm not expecting it to happen overnight. I know it's gonna take time, but I'm just like, how do you expect me to achieve or try to make content when you're constantly getting bombarded with, you're claiming, I'm getting claimed with this, I'm getting copyrighted with that, with this, strikes, copyright strikes, or my favorite one, if you don't take this video down because of the song or because of what is copyrighted in there, we will take your channel down. I'm like, but again, where's the evidence of what I supposedly stole from somebody else? Where's the evidence? Show me, and I will correct it. But here's the thing. There can be no evidence, and yet I'm still getting copyrighted. It's stupid. Extremely stupid. And my other content creator friends, they'll be like, well, Dev, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, of course you don't, because you don't have to worry about that. That's why you don't. You can create the same exact shit that I do and get thousands and thousands, even fucking millions of views, and get an ass of subscribers just like that off of one video. And everybody in the comment section, we want more. And boom, you got a lot of people now, a lot more people watching you. I go to do the exact same thing. Guess what happens? A live stream. Porn. Everybody in the chat, porn. Sending links of porn. Literally. It's stupid. But that's alright. I said what I need to say. I already know for a fact somebody, or probably this video is probably gonna get like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it 10. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's just me venting on what I deal with on a daily basis. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I upload again. See you guys next time.